one of the longest, if not the longest tradition I have. Got a travel bug here, geocaching. St. George, Utah, March, every year. 20 years ago they started doing this breakfast every March. We got geocachers all over the parking lot. Anyway, I missed the first couple, but been coming ever since. I think I've missed one of the last 18. It's always fun to escape the winter up north and come down here and see old friends.
It's always nice to celebrate our big accomplishments, like reaching 5,000 caches, or even 25,000 caches.
After the geocacher breakfast, decided to go for a little hike over here towards the temple quarry and document some history. Got this cool archway here. Wherever I go, I keep an eye out for plaques and document them and put whatever they're talking about on my website. This is my passion. Go everywhere, document everything I see. I always love to come down here to southern Utah in the winter and spring like this. Get out of the cold, come down and enjoy the sunshine and blue skies. Such a beautiful area. I just love St. George. Hiking out here to the temple quarry site where they dug up stones to build the temple. Document some history. Probably grab some geocaches along the hike as well. Just a lovely day. The trail was built to access the quarry on the southwest side of this hill. The large lava rock was needed for the foundation and basement walls of the St. George Temple because the stone was impervious to the alkali soil. Stop and grab a geocache here, right off the trail. The new stairway over there, people come from all over to go up and down the 350 stairs. Love the snow-capped peaks behind the red rock. Lots of new growth out here. Looks like some nice condos. Townhomes. I just love it out here. I was down in Las Vegas last night. Might go back after this hike. Lots of stuff to explore and document down there too. The desert makes me happy. And here's the destination for this hike. Sons of Utah Pioneers marker 81. This is where the rock was quarried for the foundation of the St. George Temple of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Lava flowing from volcanoes to the north formed this rock, which is impervious to the alkali and water found in the soil where the temple is to be built. The stone was quarried into slabs averaging 10 feet long, 42 inches wide, 13 inches thick, and 5,500 pounds in weight. The unique method of loading them for hauling was by placing the stones on 6 inches of soil, straddling it with the wagon, securing it to the undercarriage, and then removing the dirt from under the carriage. And if you know me, you know I'm always excited to see a good benchmark. Oh, and a lizard just went under that rock. So much fun. And that's the temple quarry. Maybe grab a cache or two on the way back. See if we can spot a cache here. Not gonna spend too much time looking, but not as worried about finding all of them as I used to be. Found many, many thousands over the years, but a little more casual about it now. I'll leave this one for another day. It was really nice to see some old friends at the breakfast this morning. Especially afterwards when everybody left except for a few. The ones that were left were a few that I really love a lot. It also got me thinking about some of the ones that aren't coming around much anymore. I've had some great relationships through geocaching. Good memories coming down here with Jay and Dick and Brian. Love you guys if you ever watch this. Stopped for another geocache up here. Beautiful St. George. Amazing to think about all this lava rock, lava flowing over this hill. See the red rocks and the snow-capped peaks. Wow. And the geocache is right here. Open it up and sign the log to say I was here. So that's the hill we were just on, hiking along that trail right there. Now I'm across the valley over here. Gorgeous up here. I mean, first of all, look at that house on the cliff. That is cool. But while we're up here, up on this ridge, we have Bloomington and St. George. A airmail navigation arrow. When they used to fly the mail around by airplane, the pilots would look down and follow these arrows. They're all over the western states. I've found a lot of them. Love finding them. Very cool. So they can just look down and make sure they're going the right way. Usually they're just out in the desert alone, deteriorating. This one actually has a plaque on it and a historic marker. This 50-foot concrete arrow is one of 4 here in the St. George area, placed every 10 miles for navigation of mail and passenger planes. The steel posts held coal oil lamps to illuminate the arrows after dark. Pretty cool. Also, while we're here at this vantage point, when we were up on that hill looking at the quarry where they mined the stones for the foundation and basement walls of the temple, that is the temple. The first regularly scheduled overland passenger flight in the United States went from Salt Lake City, Utah to Los Angeles, California, almost 100 years ago in 1926. The route was covered with these large concrete arrows on the ground so they could look down and make sure they're going the right way. They were spaced usually about every 10 miles. These posts held lamps so they could see the arrow at night. This one's in St. George, Utah. There were about 4 of them here in St. George.
I grew up just outside this town. My 2 feet tingle ear to the ground. And my name was Matthew, my name was Sam. And I lived here as my mind wandered around. Stop right here, we'll rest for a while. These scenes of amber take some time, and we've been on this old road for days, with the lost and wandering in their lonesome ways. And I'll never know if my mind works too slow. I take my time, but I don't feel weary at all. 'Cause here I belong, in this heartland. Here I belong. Now I can see 100 miles of fields of green that take me higher. You know, I've been here before. I'm sure I've been here before. I can hear 1,000 cheers, but there's no one near me. It's a lie, I'm coming home. I feel like I'm coming home. Daylight to thunder, thunder to rain. These old towns stay just the same, and burn down fields in Heartland tonight. The poor man always gets it right now. Ali, take my hand now. Travel south through the fields of heather, and we won't feel so alone there. And we'll just as soon as we can go. Whoa, whoa, and a highlight. So take me with you when you go. It's been 100 days away from home, 1,000,000 miles of hopes and dreams, and fire and rain and fields of dreams. And still I think I'm homeward and it ain't home. And still I think I'm home. Highlight, light, 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 light. Highlight, light, yeah, highlight, highlight, light, light, light. Highlight, 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 highlight. Still I get on, still I move on, still I'm gone, but I don't mind wishing. Still I move on, oh, highlight. It's like I'm coming home. I feel like I'm